guys? Welcome to the SportSter. My name is Malcolm. We're here with Bishop Dyer, Baron Corbin. How are you?
Man, life is good, dude. Hanging out, meeting some people, getting to sign a little bit of autographs and take some pictures.
Absolutely. Now, I thought Baron Corbin was a really cool wrestling name, but Bishop Dyer.
Yeah, it's got a little, oomph to it, right?
I like it. How did you come up with that name?
It was always something that I was thinking about once I leave WWE. What would the name be? And I was like, well, a Baron is, low on the totem pole of royalty, so we go to Bishop. We're going to upgrade that. And then also being the lone wolf, being into wolves, Game of Thrones, you had the Dyer wolves and that kind of shit. So I was like, I got to go that route. And I changed up the spelling a little bit, but I thought it had a little bit of a good salt to it. So there we are.
It works.
Right?
I like it. It just sounds badass.
A good progression of the character and the run.
Looking at like your WWE theme song, for me, top
Which
5.
Which one?
Ooh, it has to be like that original NXT one.
Oh god, that was a banger with the lights.
Yeah, bro, that was crazy. Who made up that entrance for you? That entrance by itself was amazing.
That was all Hunter and Taker. They played a lot of a part in my entrance, and that stoic walk and the attitude and just really kicking the crap out of people in 20 seconds, which was a lot of fun. But I always loved that, walking through the spotlights. It just felt like such a cool entrance. And when I got to the main roster, they wanted to change it up a little bit because Sheamus had the white lights and all of that. And I was like, but it's so different. Like, let me keep it. And, it is what it is.
Oh, man, but it's so cool, though. I loved it. Now, looking at what you're doing right now, MLW, you're doing some amazing stuff there. What led you to joining that company, MLW, instead of like maybe going somewhere different? Why was MLW for you?
For me, creating this persona, the Nomad Bishop Dyer, I wanted to go all over. I wanted to be able to travel to different companies, different parts of the world, and wrestle against people I've never wrestled with. And when they reached out, it just seemed like such an incredible place to be in the way they treat their talent and the way they carry themselves, and they present on a very professional level. So that's why I went and did a show there with no expectations of doing more than one, and it was such a great experience. I was like, dude, I'll come back whenever you want, and we've created a great relationship, and I think it's a lot of fun what I'm doing with Dijak. We're the tag champs. Yeah. We got a big match next week against Anderson and Gallows. It'll be a lot of fun, and it's a great place to be because they're bringing in people from Mexico, they're bringing in people from Japan, so I'm getting that taste of all of it, and then they're partnering with them, so it's giving me the ability. I worked in Mexico for CMLL, which was amazing, and Monterey, and then I want to get over to Japan. So it just is a great place to be to kind of accomplish all of those goals.
Absolutely, and you're one half the tag champions, as you said. When are we going to see you go after that world championship, though? I feel like you need that world title around your waist.
I know. I need a few world titles around my waist. So it could be any day, any opportunity we get. This was a great way to kind of integrate myself into this world that's not WWE, something that's so different and entertaining the fans in a different way. And so being tag partners with Dijak, who knows this world, he's been doing it before he came to WWE, after. So it was a good way for him to kind of help me transition into that world. And MLW has done that. And then all the other little promotions that I'm getting an opportunity to work with and have fun with. So it's just awesome.
Absolutely. Was it your idea to hit Becky Lynch with the end of days?
It was not. And as soon as it was told to me, I was so excited, smiling ear to ear. I was like, because we never do it. And it was Vince's idea. And I think a lot of things in wrestling are overdone so much. And that was something at the time hadn't been done in years, and in Philly, of all places. So it was pretty awesome.
That segment where I was in Philly for it, by the way. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God, did he just do that to her?
What the hell? Son of a bitch.
I love that segment. Well, not necessarily love. I was confused by this segment where you were in the ring with the McMahons and Triple H. Yeah. And they essentially blame you for everything. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not his fault. What was your thoughts on being in the ring during that moment? You're basically getting blamed for anything that's going on with Raw.
Yeah. I took some blames that I had nothing to do with there. I was on TV a lot, and they're just, they're attributing, I was a main event guy at the time with all of that. So you get kind of put in it. But it was a really cool moment in my career to literally be standing in the ring opposite of Stephanie, Hunter, Shane, and Vince. Right. And like, at a point, we went to commercial during the promo, and I didn't know when we came back because it was so loud. The crowd was singing, na-na-na, hey, goodbye. They were chanting, you're fired, and all that. And Hunter walked over, and he just whispered to me, and he was like, you can't pay for this kind of heat. And it was a very surreal moment. It was cool, and whatever. They can blame me for whatever. It's a character in television, whatever it is. So, but I love that picture of me standing across from them all. Like that was a great thing.
Was there ever a conversation you actually winning that Universal Championship?
Vince always kind of dangled that carrot in front of me, and I always worked for like 3 or 4 years. I was in the main event every week, and it was with Seth, it was with Roman, it was with Kurt, it was with Braun. it was all of those guys that really, do a great job carrying the company, and had a lot of opportunities. It never came to fruition, unfortunately. So you never know, though.
What was it like working with John Cena at SummerSlam 2017?
I mean, John's the best. He's the greatest to ever do it. I'm really excited watching his run. I wish I was part of that tournament because we have the history from that match. From SummerSlam, Money in the Bank, him costing me the briefcase, all of those things would have been a cool story to tell. He's a guy I look up to and idolize in this industry because of his ability and also the type of person he is. There's nobody I've met that has the level of fame that he has that comes with the level of humility he has. He's unbelievable. Like, I texted him the other day and I was like, man, you deserve this. He's like, deserve's not in my vocabulary. Like, that's the type of guy he is, though. He wants to give back to this community and to the fans and to the company, and that's not heard of very often. So the opportunity to be in the ring with him, in the gym with him, out to dinner with him is always something that I'll never take for granted.
So you're not facing Solo at Madison Square Garden?
I wish I was. That would be amazing.
Crap. I was really hoping to hear a theme song pop.
It'd be good.
The white lights, and you walk out.
If I went back, I was like, let's go old school. Let's go OG Lone Wolf when I faced him and all that.
I would have loved it so much.
You and me both.
Yeah. Now, your time in NXT, your tag team champions with Braun Breaker. Forming that tag team, was it your idea to put you guys together?
No, I mean, that was HBK and Matt Bloom. Incredible things they're doing there, and then Russo, the head writer, he had that idea because they just watched how him and I interacted naturally in the weight room and stuff like that when I was there training and doing stuff and working with Carmelo and all that. Like, we have a similar background with football and all of those things, and so you kind of instantly click. And so I treated him like a younger brother or a rookie football player, where we just kind of made fun of him a lot, and they saw that and they're like, dude, this will translate to television really well. And they put us together, and we never scripted promos. Everything we were freestyling. The Wolf Dogs, he just threw it out there because he's a big dumb animal. And it worked. And it was so fun because it was so natural. And I think that's why people truly grabbed onto it.
What was your favorite moment playing Happy Corbin?
Oh, man. Driving the Rolls Royce.
Oh,
that was about it. Like, getting it, I was like, man, I can't afford this car, but I'm driving it, That was awesome. And then getting to do stuff with Madcap was a lot of fun. It was really, it was different. It was something we just like to annoy people and tell shitty jokes.
I love it. Now, I have a final question for you, Bishop. What is your Waffle House order?
All right, you got to get bacon number one at Waffle House because their bacon's the best. So I do a double order bacon, usually 6 eggs, toast, and every once in a while I'll get myself a waffle. But I'm a bacon and eggs guy. I want to be able to take those over easy eggs and clean it up with the bread, like wiping it through. Let's go.
He gets it. Use it like a napkin, like a little towel.
Toast is a napkin. That's what it's for.
Have you had the Waffle House sauce?
I have not.
What?
What is it?
Think like Chick-fil-A sauce, right?
Well, I'm not a mayo guy.
Oh, you're not a mayo guy?
Mayo in it,
I don't want to say it's necessarily mayo if you don't think about it too hard. It's like a sexy version of Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, just think like if Chick-fil-A sauce was sexy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it just for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bishop, where can they find you on social media if they're not following you?
Tom Pestock on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm not sure I think it's Bishop Dyer on TikTok, which is where I'm just doing food stuff. So.
Thank you so much. Huge fan of yours. I greatly appreciate the time.
Appreciate it.
Guys, my name's Malcolm. This is TheSportster, and we're out.